Hello everybody, here I'm with Xixo from Navi. He's a Hearthstone competitive gamer. Why don't you introduce yourself to the viewers a little bit?
Hey, I'm Xixo and I flip coins for a living.
So Xixo says he flips coins for a living. What do you mean by that?
I play professional Hearthstone.
So basically you're a professional coin flipper, randomness is your friend, and you've made a career out of it.
Yes.
Yeah. So is there any strategy involved with flipping these coins?
You just need practice, like you need to know how to flip your coins, how to like cheat, maybe get a smaller edge, like make your coin heavier on one side, all that stuff.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's all it takes? Oh man, you must be really good at it then, because there's a lot of people playing Hearthstone right now that have nowhere near the success that you got. Playing for Navi now, formerly for Archon and Root Gaming. How long ago did you actually become a professional Hearthstone player?
When I started, I was doing external high school, so I graduated, did my school instead of 2 years in 2 months. So I basically studied all day and just played an hour or two at night. So I had to play really efficient. I could only play 1 or 2 hours a day, so I was trying my hardest and it worked well. So I figured after my studies I just take a year off and play Hearthstone.
Okay, has it been a year yet?
It's actually probably been more by now.
Yeah.
Since it's going quite well, I'm taking my time.
Gotcha. So you're just going to keep this up as long as you can?
Yeah, I'm considering going back to school part-time at some point, but for now it's going well and I enjoy my time.
Awesome. So what, after becoming a pro Hearthstone player, what is a lesson that you've learned that you can share with viewers? Okay.
No matter how hard you try for something, no matter what you do, how much you commit, RNG will always fuck you over.
That's the big takeaway? That's the valuable lesson? All right. Well, I mean, you've obviously had success in events in the past. What is an event or a memory that you've got that will always be special to you that you've got because you're a Hearthstone pro gamer?
Both Seed Story Cups, Seed Story Cup 2 and Seed Story Cup 3. I was friends with Take back from StarCraft. I'm on really good terms with him, so I always really look forward to those. And in both I played, I got top 4 out of 32 players. So
yeah, so you have an accomplishment and some good memories just with friends and stuff.
Yeah, it was great event.
Sweet. So what would you say is your opinion of the Hearthstone World Championship system that took place this year with ladder and smaller events? You know, obviously gaining you points towards playing in these finals here in September and October.
I think it was fine. I think that just ladder giving that many points is fair because everyone can play ladder. You don't need invites, so you don't need to live close to a venue to play ladder. So I think that giving a lot of points is pretty important and healthy for the scene. But I do think that the format for the actual qualifier was kind of weak because Conquest feels very random.
Okay, so Conquest you feel is more random. Do you think that it's more random than Last Man Standing, and why?
Yeah, it's basically you have more coin flip because both players have consistent blind picks, so you can't really have a strategy, just always have for every match a random matchup. Also, it's more about your weakest deck than about your strongest deck. So the weakest decks are usually more inconsistent, which makes it a lot more tour dependent.
Do you feel that if it weren't for Conquest that we would just see the same homogenous deck, like Patron would just take over every tournament and that's all we would see, or do you think it would actually inspire people to get motivated and bring counter decks and stuff like that?
First of all, Conquest, I mean, Patron doesn't have a good win rate. Like for some reason, I don't know why, I think people just, let's not talk about that, but for some reason people manage to win less than 50% with Patron. But yeah, so Patron doesn't seem to be an issue, but if it was and if people actually knew what they were doing, then I still think you could make best of 7, last year was standing, so you have 4 decks, so you have 1 mirror match, and you can make 1 counter deck. So it shouldn't be too much of an issue to beat the 1 OP deck. So I think that would be a better format.
Gotcha. And your time in pro gaming has taken you around the world. Obviously, we're in Santa Ana, California right now, but you're from Germany originally?
Yes,
yep. So what cool places have you gotten to go for Hearthstone?
For all those DreamHacks, I've been in Sweden, I've been in around the world, and the best place was probably Korea, because eSports in Korea is just on another level.
Gotcha. Did you actually did you go to the studios and watch live eSports anytime you were there, or
Yes,
did you just compete?
Actually, fun story, I was at the league, one of the league matches. I think it was SKT against, might have been Jin Air. But Faker noticed me and said he watched me on TV. So Faker asked me to come backspace with him and watch this match because Xixo was playing.
Wow,
So
that's pretty incredible. I'm sure a lot of League fans right now are watching this and are incredibly jealous, and a lot of Hearthstone fans are learning that Faker watches Hearthstone. So that's pretty cool too.
yeah, Faker's actually playing Hearthstone free to play. I guess he just doesn't make enough money with it.
That's pretty funny. Did you know Polt, StarCraft 2 champion, also has hit Legend before in Hearthstone, and often ladders when he takes time off of StarCraft.
But I've never played him on ladder, so he can't be that good.
Yeah, he's probably using a Smurf account.
Maybe.
Doesn't want everyone to know that he's playing 2 games instead of StarCraft only. All right, well, we're here at the eSports Arena in Santa Ana, California. You're going to be playing in a $25,000 tournament against some players like Trump and Chalky and Kit Kats. Are you the best player here, and why?
Well, I'm the best player in the world, so if you limit the players to 16, how can I not be the best?
Yeah.
First place is sadly only 10k. I prefer to be more top heavy, like maybe just only pay the winner 25k, but you can't have it all.
Yeah.
I guess I have to live with 10k.
Yeah, they have to make sure everyone gets a little bit of love flying all the way out here for this weekend event. Is this your first time actually coming to the United States to play Hearthstone?
Yes, I've come to my old team house, basically played Hearthstone there, stream from there, but not for a tournament. It's the first tournament in America that I'm playing.
And you're talking about the Root House in Northern California. What was that experience like?
It was really good. Katz is a really awesome guy, and I had fun there.
Excellent. Would you go back to Korea if you had another chance?
Yes, I'm sure I will go back to Korea at some point. Just people can't imagine what esports is like in Korea. It's insane.
That's awesome. I need to make some time myself and go visit.
Definitely.
What's daily life like for you? I'll ask.
So it's basically streaming, more streaming, even though I don't feel like streaming, I still do it because I have to. Yeah, but besides streaming, it's a lot of tournament preparation and actual tournament playing. Like just playing at a 2-day event takes you at least 4 days. Flying, being at the after party, setting stuff up. So it is quite time consuming. Also, there are tournaments like the EU regionals where both my teammates Hoy and Osaka play in, where I don't play, but I have to help my teammates prepare. So yeah, most of the time I'm just helping other people prepare myself for a tournament.
I see. What percent of your time do you use for streaming? Do you actually coach lessons as well, or no?
Well, I've been in Korea for 2 months, just came back last month. So during the last month I had a challenge that I have to stream 100 hours, which isn't that much within a month, but since I was in Korea the first weeks I couldn't stream there, and there was 1 week break for BlizzCon qualifier, I only had like 2 weeks to stream 100 hours, so I didn't have time for anything like coaching in that time. I do consider doing coaching soon, but it would probably just be on stream and for free.
Oh, gotcha. I was going to ask, is that actually a lucrative field for Hearthstone pros to give lessons? I know StarCraft, it used to be something that every pro would offer.
Some people do it, but it's not booked that frequently. It's just, you might as well just watch the stream. You don't really need personal help, so most of the stuff you can just learn by watching the stream or just thinking about the game yourself.
Gotcha. Do you write guides for any websites, or do you just mostly just stream and that's your contribution? Yeah,
right now I'm just streaming. Considering starting a YouTube channel, but it is some work and I don't have time right now, but it's something that's on my mind.
Okay. So let's talk about your new team a little bit, Navi. What can you tell us about the organization and what you'll be doing with them?
Yeah, if you want to support Navi, just go to any Twitch channel and spam Dandyface. That's basically all the team is. But about the team, it's like one of the biggest organizations in esports. Navi is just great. Talking to people felt really good, and my teammates are 2 of at least top 5 players in the world. Like Hoy and Osaka are probably the best 2 players in Europe. So I'm really happy with how that went.
Excellent. So we'll obviously be watching you here at the eSports Arena, Brian Kibler Invitational, whatever you want to call it, all weekend long. What is going to be next for you, though? Do you have another live event lined up already?
Well, I think the next announced event I go to is DreamHack in Romania at the end of the month.
Okay.
Besides that, maybe some online tournaments.
Okay, and we'll just give your Twitch and Twitter to end the interview.
Twitch.tv/Xixo and Twitter.com/NowXixo.
All right, thank you very much, Xixo, for the interview. I hope you have good luck here in California and good luck with Navi in the coming years.
Thank you.